Hey guys, so I have another one of the Michaels $2 grab bag hauls to show you, and my mom and I went into Michaels the day before yesterday, and we went in to get some note cards that were on sale this week. We didn't even know that they had the grab bags, and whenever we walked in the door, our Michaels had like four bins full of them, and then they had a bin that had like ornaments, and then they had one that had some signs. So I will go ahead and show you what we got. This is going to be, it's going to be a two-part video because there's just so much to show you. We got so many of the bags, and I already have everything out to show you, and it's not going to be everything that we got. Like, these are the bags down here that are full of stuff that I didn't even get out, and that's not the size of what the bags were, but we've opened all the bags, and we've really tried to kind of organize everything. So that's what's not even going to be out in this video. But what I tried to do was take a lot of the things that we got lots of and just take out some of them so I could kind of give you an idea of what we got in our bags. Or if there was something that was like one or two things, I went ahead and pulled those out. So like I said, most of these bags are full of just kind of repeat items. So I'm going to try to go through, kind of show you the different designs and stuff, and if there's something that you want to see clearer or different, just put a comment underneath and I'll try to go back and show you. But on this table I put mostly like cards and stationery type things, and then I put some of the bigger things that'll be in the second video. So I'm going to start over here. I didn't even pull these out of the bag. We tried to put all of like the buttons in this bag, and these are just like the normal ones that you get. I think they come with like 42 pieces in there. Let's see, yeah, 42 buttons. So this is just a bag full of these. There's some of these little jars, and I'm in my dining room, so this chandelier is going to do a bad glare. But these are just regular jars, and then there are these little magnetic tins. There's several of these, and then I know there's like some spice jars in here. So like I said, this bag's mostly just buttons and jars. This bag's all the pine cones, and I think most of these come with 4 pine cones in them, but there's just some regular ones, and then there's silver ones, and then there's gold ones in here. So that's what those 2 bags are. And then over here we got a ton of these sticky planners, and they're just like post-it notes, but they have the whole week on there, and there's 53 sheets in here because you get that last week of December in order to get the first week of January. So like I said, we've gotten tons of these, and then there's these that have every day, but they don't have dates on them, so you can use them whenever, but you do get 52 sheets, which is pretty much a year. And then we got several of these 2-year planners, just these smaller ones. And then we got several of these photo frame calendars, and it's for 2016. They're 12 months, and it's just where you put your pictures in the frames. And then there were some of these smaller 16-month calendars, and these were Bake Shop, and then there's some Rainbow Bright ones. And then we got several of these pads that they're just the dresses. They have the little hangers on them, and they come in, I think you always get 50 sheets. Yeah, you get 50 sheets on these. So these are some of the bigger ones, and then these start to get a little skinnier, and then there's these, and those are pretty skinny. And then we got some of these notepads, and these are also 50 sheets in these. And then we got lots of these little lists with the post-it notes that just have the pins. So that's my wish list, and that has the penguin and says all things cool. That's the naughty or nice, and then that one's a shopping list that has sweet holiday wishes. And then lots of our bags have these bottle tags, and you get 8 in there. And all the ones like these, they were all blue, but they have different designs on them. These have some flowers, and then these say here's to you, and I guess that might be kind of all the designs. Like I said, you get 8 in there. And then there were these Christmas type ones that, let's see, it also has 8 in there. So that's what those look like. And then we just got tons of cards. Like these all say Happy Holidays. You get 6 in there. These are like Happy Holidays to You with the gold and the silver foil. You get 6. And then just tons of like thank you cards, and then ones with like the initials on them, and then Happy Holidays. And yeah, I mean, just tons of these different ones. So, and then over here is more of like the longer, thinner ones. And then these are just some dresses, and they fold up at the top, and so they open that way. And they have the matching envelopes, and you get 6 in there as well. So that's kind of all of the different types of cards. And then these are just, I think, just some little 8 pieces, little tags or labels. And then we got a few of these little felt ones. And then we got several of these little easels, and I went ahead and took one out so you could kind of see what they look like. But they just, you can put the calendar on there. It's got a 2016 calendar, or you can kind of just put your own little card on there. And then several of them had different washies and glitter tapes. So here was a few of the designs that they had. And then they just had some of the little foam pieces. There were some flowers, and then these just said Noel. And just different things to use in your projects or scatter on your table. And then we got lots of these little packs of bows, and you get 8 of the bows. So those are some of the different colors that they come in. And then these were some of the seals, and you get 100 in here. Here's what the gold ones looked like. And then there were some silver with the snowflakes. And then we got lots of these little frames, and they're just 2x2 frames, and they have kind of that distressed look, and there are gold and silver ones. And then I showed these in that other haul. We had gotten like some football ones and some basketball ones, so these are the soccer balls. So you get 2 in each of these. And then several of them had these cardstock shapes, and I think you get 122 pieces in all of them. So they come with the smaller cards, and then the die cuts. Then you get your 4x6 cards, and then you get your photo corners, and your alphas, and then your frames. So these were just some of the different designs. There was this blue one, and then this one, and then there was this blue travel one, and then a purple one, a different purple. This one's a little darker purple. And then this was the silver. I can pull them up. I think there it goes. There's the cards. And we got a ton of these, but like I said, these were the only designs that we had gotten. For the frames right there. And then we got several of these doilies. You get 24 pieces in there. This one has 20 pieces. These are just the plain white ones, and you get 36. And then these say Happy Holidays, and you get 18 in there. And then I'm kind of going to walk around to the other side of the table. And we got tons of these flowers. They come in red, white, and blue. And so you get 3 in each one. And like here's a bag that I just completely filled with them. So we got tons of those. And then there are these gold and silver flowers. And then these have more of like where they're a little darker. And then we got several that had the bows. And they just have the little dimensional dot on the back. And then we got tons of these different flowers. And you get 9 pieces in there. But those were the different colors that we had gotten. And then we got lots of these little tags. So these just say, they just have your little ribbon there. You can write your message on the back. And just has from me to you. And I think you get 3 different ones in there. It says 3 pieces. And then there were some red ones, and then birthday ones, and then some blue ones. And then we got several of these bookmark calendars, and I don't know if it shows, but we had one open, and each page in the bookmark has the calendar for that month. So you have your January page, and I guess you can just take that out and use that as your bookmark for the month. And then you get 3 of these clips that just have the little magnet in them. They have the flower ones, and this Diva Dogs. I think that might have been it for those. And then we got a bunch of these Constructosaur, and they're just a little build your own dinosaur. And then we got a few of these Pixel Pops that you just kind of build your own. I think we ended up getting all 4 of those. And then here were some little cupcake liners. And then I showed these in the last haul, which is a bunch of the cardstock letters. We got a ton of the claw hair clips. So the skinnier ones, and then these longer ones. We got a ton of the picks again. And then these were just some of like their little pencil pouch type things if you want to put your markers in there. So these just said BFFs. And then that had donut. And I think, yeah, that's another BFFs. And then we gotten several of these keys. There's a darker one with the little twine on it. And then there's that one. And then we got lots of these little flowers. And I didn't see them in the bags, but we have some that are like red inside and green outside, and then some that are green inside and red outside. Oh, there's those. And then we got some of these little pinwheel dimensional stickers. And then these are paper straws. We had a ton of the straws. You get 4 straws, and then they have the little flags on them. And they're the same thing that the picks have, so they all kind of match up. And then we got lots of the little adhesive gems. So this one has 40, but there's just tons of different ones. And there's like golds and pinks and reds and greens. And then we got a few of like the jumbo pens. And then these you stitch it and it's a calendar, and they're also bookmarks. So you stitch a different one for each month. So you get 12 in there. So there is that one. It's got the little bird houses. And then there's this one with the flowers. This one had the sweet treats. And then this one. And then we also got, and I showed these in another haul, but the little foiled gift tags. And you get 18 in there. And so there's gold, and then there's some silver that look like that. And then there's also, if they're out here, there's some craft ones. I don't know if here they are. But there's some craft type ones. So, like I said, that's all of that stuff, and I'll come back with a second video and show some of the bigger things.